All right, in the last episode, we were able to dig out a small shelter and to kill 3 sheep. So I was able to make a bed by right clicking on the crafting table and choosing bed. Now, I don't have any wool, so I can't make any more beds, but I have a bed, which let's see what happens. I'm going to go outside here, and it is starting to get dark. Ooh, there's another sheep. I'm not going to kill it because I already have a bed. But while I'm waiting for it to get dark, I'm going to go and break some of these grasses. Because one of the things there we go, there's some seeds in the grass. I'm going to collect seeds. When I break it, you'll notice they don't all produce seeds. And we'll talk about that later in terms of probability and statistics. So this will be a fun way to gather data in a common shared experience. And also, if you are going to ever end up teaching public school, Minecraft is a great way to relate to a lot of kids, help reduce some anxiety around math, and just show that, of course, math is fun. Just that you even have something to talk about. You know, like, oh, I play Minecraft also. I play it badly. So I'm getting these seeds. I don't want to wander off too far. Oh, there we go. I got a few seeds. I'm going to go back to my... Oh, got some more. I'm going to go back to my crafting table and... Oh, there's another sheep. I'm going to create a hoe. So I'm going to right click on the crafting table and I'm going to come here to the tools option. Now, if you're on the magnifying glass, it shows you everything that you can construct, or you can filter it down to types of construction. So what I want is a hoe. I'm going to make a stone hoe, and I'm just going to put that down there. And I'm going to go find some water. I saw some water around here somewhere. See these 2 sheep, they're like calling out to me. There we go. Here's some water. I am going to place a torch over here to remind myself to come back that way. Oh, go that way. See how that works? Okay, I'm pressing 4 because that is the slot that my hoe is in, and I am right clicking because left click is break. I don't want to break up the grass. I want to hoe the grass. Oh, and there is a skeleton in my pond. Lovely. E for inventory. I'm going to move these seeds down into my hotbar. And I'm going to right click, plant seeds in the dirt. I think that's all my seeds that I have. I would like to kill this guy. Yeah, come here. Come here. I'm left clicking. Left click is break. I'd like to break the skeleton. There. Woo! I really didn't want a skeleton in my pond. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I have planted some seeds, so that'll be helpful. Try to get some more seeds. And where is my axe? I have a wooden axe, which is fine-ish. I'd rather have a stone axe. I'm going to come back over here. Oh my gosh, all these sheep. I'm going to right-click on my crafting table. I am going to choose a stone axe. And I'm going to go chop down some more trees. I am going to try and get these sheep, instead of killing them, since I already have a bed, instead of killing them, I'd like to put them into a sheep pen so that I can make a little sheep farm. Because the wool's pretty handy. I like to have multiple beds in multiple locations. My kids think I'm the world's worst Minecraft player because I just make little houses with beds all over the place so I never get stuck in the dark. But that's how I play. So I'm going to get a lot of wood. You need like a lot of wood for this game. So I'm just going to keep chopping down these trees. Chopping down the trees. These are big trees. There's different kinds of trees. This particular one's very thick. They're usually just 1 block tall. So I'm just wandering around and it's picking up the wood. So I'm going to come back over here to where my crafting table is. I'm going to right click. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass so I have all of them. I'm going to make some more planks. Now if I single click, it puts it over here in the crafting table and I can choose them down here. If I right click, it just makes it. Notice I have 36 down here, so I'm going to right click. Now I have 40. Right click, now I have 44. So those are methods to do it. Now I'm going to need some sticks. I'm going to right click. Ooh, careful. I right clicked on the sticks and then it moved. Right click, right click, right click, right click. So I just wanted more sticks. And I want a gate. And I want some fencing. How much fencing do you need? So it takes 4 planks. I single clicked so I could see what the recipe was. 4 planks and 2 sticks to make fencing. I need to make an enclosed area. So if you are teaching math someday, you can see how there's lots of ways to have students create and build and think mathematically. All right, so I have 24. It won't get me very far. I could make some more, but I'm just going to go ahead and start building my sheep pen. Okay, I'm gonna get the gate, put the gate right here, and I am going to start building. I'm right clicking to place the fencing. I'm later going to make this bigger. I'm just going to start with this. I'm just going to make it just big enough to get a sheep in, and I'll fix it. The other problem I have is that I'm building it up against the grass, which will allow wolves to come in and eat my sheep, but temporarily it's going to make it easier for me to lure my sheep into my sheep pen. I just kind of walk into it. So there we go. I have a gate, I have a fence. Now how do I get my sheep in there is I need some wheat, which is why I am growing it over here. I'll just go and break some more grass as I'm collecting some more seeds. I'm just going around breaking grass. So we'll get 1. So I just kind of wander around the woods, breaking up grass. Okay. I'm getting these trees in there too. There's some seeds. All right, so start thinking about what is the probability that you get seeds. It's obviously not 100% and it's not 0. So when I break seeds, when I break grass to get seeds, what is the probability that I get seeds? So we'll talk about that later. Okay, I'm backing up. Get my hoe. Right click, 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 right click. Get my seeds, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. That's all I got. So I'm working on building, growing some wheat, which I'll need to lure my sheep, and hopefully they'll still be hanging around. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna chop down some more trees. This is a more standard tree. You can see that it's just 1 brick wide, block wide. Here's a birch tree. Just bust those up. I'm just trying to gather a lot of wood. Now what's cool about sand, you see there's sand over there in the distance, is you can make windows. So I'm going to just walk on down here to the sand. And you can use a shovel to get some sand. Whoa. Sand responds to gravity. Other items do not, which is pretty interesting. Oop, there it went. Okay. So my shovel died. Got used too much. I gotta go make a new shovel. I can just dig up the sand with my bare fist. Pick up this apple because I'm going to need some food. So basically I'm just starting by just doing some resource gathering. Okay, and it's starting to get dark. I don't want to be outside when it's dark. I'm going to walk over here to my temporary shelter before I build a real shelter. Come on down inside my shelter. Right click on the door. And I'm going to right click here on my furnace. So in my furnace, I'm going to either put some charcoal or I'm going to put some planks. Apparently I don't have any planks of wood. Yes, I do. That's a log. I don't really like to put logs in there. It seems kind of a waste. So I'm going to do some charcoal. And then I'm going to put my sand. So in a furnace, if I use some sort of fuel and sand, it's going to give me a window, some glass actually. So that'll be cool. Now, if I open up this door, you're going to see that it's becoming dark. Coming back inside, close the door. I'm going to come down, I'm going to right click on the bed. Now, normally I'd have to hang out here for 7 minutes for it to go from night to day. But if I right click on the bed, you'll see that I go to bed. And now it's day. So that just makes nighttime, there we go, full day. Just makes nighttime last a few seconds. Oops. But be careful because the zombies that were all out at night are wandering around and they're catching on fire from the sunlight. So be on alert. Okay, my wheat is growing. I see several sheep. And I really want to get those sheep into my pen. And chop down some more trees. So that's kind of my initial system to get started. Just resource gathering. Well, shoot. Hello, zombie. Now, whoa, baby zombie. Those are bad. Ah, why are there so many zombies? Holy cow. Let me get over here. You'll notice in the shade of the tree, they're safe, which is a good reason to chop down all the trees anywhere near your shelter. Yes. Okay. That's a good start. Now I'm hoping that these sheep will just accidentally fall into the pen. Some more seeds. But really I'm just trying to gather some seeds so I can get some wheat so I can lure my sheep into the sheep pen. And we'll save that for the next episode.